Hi, family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. My name is Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy, and I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. And this video for today is we're going to dialogue a little bit about how to read the signs of the body. I have an elder friend of mine. We have a group chat going, and she just typed in there that she has a boil behind her ear, and she's like, can you help me understand what this may mean? And so this has prompted more dialogue about listening to the body. This is what I know for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, is that your body will always tell you what it needs, what it does not need, and if it's stressed out or if it's peaceful. It will always tell you that. Now, the challenge becomes if you, the person inhabiting this beautiful body of yours, is paying attention or slowing down enough to pay attention. Oftentimes when I have clients come into my office, one thing that I love to do and that I need to do is create a timeline. Because if you don't create a timeline, then you don't know, you're not paying attention to when things are happening, when stuff is popping up. Like there's no connection. There's always a connection. There's always a rhythm. Nature moves in a cycle. Nature moves with rhythms. So when I ask women, like a common thing women will tell me is, my food, like I get really, really crazy, like right before my menstrual cycle. And so I'll ask, well, is that 2 days before your menstrual cycle, a whole 7 days before your menstrual cycle, or a whole 2 weeks before your menstrual cycle? Because any time frame could be before your menstrual cycle. You see what I'm saying? But is it 2 days before? Is it a little bit more? Is it the night before your menstrual cycle starts? Like when does it happen? And then people say, well, why does it matter? It matters because if this is happening to you and it's a negative, most likely there is something that you are doing that leads up to that point. So then you can change whatever it is that you're doing over here so that if it happens every 2 days before your menstrual cycle, then you can look back ahead of that and say, oh, this is the reason why I start feeling like this right before my menstrual cycle. Nothing happens to you unless you either put it on your body or you ingest it. Let me say that one more time because people always go, wait, what? Nothing happens to your health, wellness, mental, emotional space unless you put it on your body or consumed it, meaning you put it in your mouth, you inhaled it, you put it in your eyes, you put it in your nose, you smelled it, you put it on your skin, you put it in your vagina, or you put it in your anus. I'm just going to be very clear about that because people always say, oh, I didn't do that. And then next thing you know, they go, oh my God, I did put that patch on me. Or, oh my God, I did eat that. Or, oh my God, I did rub that on my face. Yeah, your body cannot create a response or a reaction unless you did something to it. And that could be emotionally, spiritually, or physically, doesn't matter. Either on your body or in your body. But there's something that you did that created a response. So when you start getting, let's say, pimples, like all along the jawline, especially for women, this area here is all hormonal. So if you start having a lot of outbreaks around that area, number one, unfortunately, it could be these dirty masks that we're wearing that we're supposed to be wearing. These dirty masks, or it could be your makeup brushes are not clean. It's time for you to clean them. Or it could be that your makeup is not the best makeup for your skin and your skin is telling you that we don't like it or we don't need it or it's too much. You could be dehydrated and your body's trying to tell you, hey, if you're going to put this on our skin, we need more moisture. Or it could be you're just having an allergic reaction to something that's in it and your body just doesn't want it. It's very simple. Or your emotions could be a little bit up and down, hence the reason why the hormones are doing what they're doing down here on your jawline. Does that make sense? Let me give you another example. Okay, I'll give you another example. This is another example that everybody does. At least I get 4 people a week doing this. And it doesn't matter that I send every new person information on how to care for their body after they leave my office. Nobody ever reads the paperwork I give them. Nobody ever reads the text messages that I send them. But I'm like, everything is there. It's in the information I give you. But here's what they do. They come in and they say, oh, you know, I want to prep for my colonic. Should I fast? Should I this? Should I that? And I always tell them, that is up to you. However, if you start fasting and changing, you're going to change what happens when you come in for your colonic session. And I'm not going to have a clear reading on what you should be doing. I don't recommend that you change anything yet. Let me see what's happening. Then after the fact, you can change, right? So we clear that up. They come in for the colonic. Everything is good. Stuff is coming out of them. They got a reset. They come up to the front desk, and I give them all the information they need to continue this process, right? For the next 10, 12, 21 days, whatever we agreed upon. 3 days later, I guarantee you, I'm going to get a text message saying, oh my God, I'm so gassy. I'm so bloated. It's the colonic and I knew I shouldn't have did it and bop to bop to bop. And what should I do? And oh, my mama told me I shouldn't have did this and A, B, and C. And they're going on and on and on about the colonic. So I'll text or I'll verbally say, after your colonic, what did you put in your mouth and or on your body? Crickets. Always crickets. Always crickets, because nobody wants the responsibility of wellness, but everybody wants the responsibility of pointing the fingers at other people. And this is the reason why they have a gut or why they have constipation or why they're dehydrated. No, love. That information and the reasons why you're like that is because of you and your habits, not anybody else. So the response is always, oh, I knew I shouldn't have ate that. I knew this. And I'm like, well, why would you say it's the colonic when you knew damn well it wasn't the colonic? It was what you did. Right? I'm just simply saying, this is what our bodies will tell you. Your body will tell you that we don't want this. We don't want this, but we keep pushing it. We keep overstepping it. We keep disregarding it. We have no respect for our bodies, and it's just crap. Right? And then we wonder why we don't feel good. We wonder why we have fibroid cyst and tumors and why we're bleeding through pads and all this crazy shit. Look at your lifestyle. What are you doing? What you doing to your body? Simple. Keep it simple. Simple, simple, simple. Your body loves simplicity. It doesn't need a whole lot to thrive and be amazing. It really doesn't. Your body does so much more with less. It doesn't do more with more. It does more with less, right? But everything around us in our community, on TV and social media, just everything around us says that you are not enough. You need to consume more. You need to change this. You need to do this. I'm going to be very honest with you, loves. None of that is true. You are doing just fine. God made you exactly the way you need to be. You don't need nothing else. You are it. You are in the likeliness of him, her, they, him, and all that good stuff. The world, all that. There's nothing wrong with you. All you need to do is stop consuming so much shit that your body doesn't need to process. And that's people, places, things, men, women. Don't get me started on that. Right? Chill, slow down, be easy. Everything else will come to you. So with that being said, my name is Mo with Moya Body Care. My private office is located in Torrance, California. My website is Moya, M-O-Y-A, bodycare.com. And my phone number is 562-682-0818. Until then, muchos besos.